Things I do as a parent versus the trending things that parents don't do. Number one, my kids use yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. I think that it's a sign of respect. They address me and their dad that way, as well as strangers on the street. Chores, daily chores. All of my kids have expectations when it comes to picking up after themselves. I have kids ranging from the age of 2 to 13, so obviously it is age appropriate. But if they want to go and do, then they are expected to have their chores done and picked up after themselves. And if it's not done, then they are not going and doing until it is done. Whining and crying. Obviously, there are appropriate times for children to whine and cry, especially considering the fact I have a 2 and 4-year-old. And yes, we comfort them. So when I say this, please understand it is by the situation, but we are not going to be whining and crying for no reason out here in front of everyone. If you want to whine and cry over no specific, reason, just whining and crying, then you go to your room and whine and cry, and when you're done, we'll talk about it. Academics. Just like you parent all of your kids, differently according to their personality as to what works for them, academics is the same way. They all learn differently and they all comprehend differently, so they all have different expectations when it comes to their academics. However, we do expect them to pay attention in class, know what's going on, and maintain a certain level when it comes to their academics. And it is something that if they are slacking in a certain subject or something in school, then it is something that we say, hey, you will lose XYZ until you get this taken care of and brought back up. The R word. The R word is a term that is used so loosely in this day and time. I have a 4-year-old with special needs, and every person in my household knows that I have certain icks when it comes to phrases and slang words that are used. However, the R word is probably my absolute number one slang word that I will not tolerate. They know better than to use that word, and they actually correct people even out in public when that word is used. So that is an absolute no-go in our house. And lastly, being a kind human. That is probably one of the biggest things that I'm trying to instill in my kids, is to just be kind to others. They know to treat their other friends and peers with respect, regardless of social status or whatever this person or that person has going on. That is extremely important. And it costs $0 to be a kind person in this world. I'm not out here trying to raise little jerks and little brats. So being kind to others and just being a good human. So yeah, what are things that you do as a parent versus the whole don't do that's trending?